What's up, dude?
What's up?
Are you on the tour to High Point?
I am. I've been riding since North Carolina, so I'm almost there. Nah, just up here. Just got in. 6-hour drive from North Carolina, so just doing a little spin, get my legs loosened up, and yeah, just get a little acclimated to this humidity.
Yeah. So fill us in. You've been injured list. Came back a little early. Like, start from the beginning of your year. What happened with injuries?
So yeah, so I've obviously back in January broke my wrist, kidneys, whatnot, jacked it up. So just kind of been laying low all the way until about May. I started riding the week before Vegas. You know, I was about a month early or so, probably more than that. But you know, I was able to, you know, get some work done to my wrist and do as much as I can to get the mobility back out of it. So that you know, that went actually well. It's still pretty tight, but you know, that's what you're gonna get for the injury I had with it being pinned up for so long. And you know, between that and a lot of rehab and stuff, it's definitely coming along. And obviously, my goal was from the injury actually was to make outdoors, and so that's what I set forth to do, and you know, that's what we did. So you know, I need to be out here racing for the team and making sponsors happy. So
as far as injuries go, is that your worst one of your career, pretty much?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I'm not really injured at all. You know, I mean, I can usually take a hit and get back up and, you know, have some bumps and bruises and some sprains, but you know, this one was definitely the worst injury I've had, with just the dislocated wrist and tearing all the tendons off my peroneum and dislocating that. So you know, that was probably the worst injury that, you know, you could have, considering it's my throttle hand, and just, you know, that's your job, is your throttle hand, and that's, you know, it kind of sucks. You know, I do have issues with it, falling asleep and going numb still, but you know, it's slowly coming back, and it's just one of those things where it's not going to be fully healed till the off season comes, so I can actually, you know, take the proper amount of time and let it heal.
Yeah, but it's not hurting it to be out here. You're just trying to build yourself back, right?
No, it hurts every day I ride, so that's the crappy thing about it, is, you know, when I practice during the weeks, the tracks aren't too rough, so it doesn't hurt that bad. But when I come here on the races, the tracks are 10 times rougher and a lot longer riding, so it really takes a toll on my wrist. So, you know, I really can't even ride till a Tuesday or Wednesday because my wrist hurts so bad. So it's hard to keep up on recovery and letting it heal back. So that's the hard process of not overdoing it during the week, so that I can race on the weekends and do as best as I can.
Hold that thing up. You got battle scars on it, right?
Yeah, so peroneum was fixed on the top, pinned on each side, carpal tunnel release. They put some stuff back into there, and then broken ulna on the side. So yeah, so it's definitely one of my worst injuries. Other than that, I've only broken my foot, you know, 2.5 years ago, and that was a pretty easy break, you know. So this is the worst I've done.
So aside from pain, is it hard to keep your fitness up with an injury like that?
You know, I'm able to do the work at home and the gym stuff and road biking, but it's just being able to practice during the week and be able to put the time in on the bike, which is more important. So that's the hardest thing, is trying to get my endurance built up at race speed during the week when I can't really ride that much because I'm still recovering from the weekend. So it's a hard thing to figure out, but I'm doing the best I can, and you know, I kind of fill the team in on what expectations are and, you know, where I should be finishing. So it's just, like I said, it's out here racing and surviving and doing the best I can.
Yeah, for sure. And then as far as the season goes and pain gets better, like, you're just hoping for better results, and that's pretty much the goal, right? Yeah,
you know, it's as the season goes on and we get a week break here and there, and I can kind of focus on some other things and you know, get my head out of thinking about my wrist so much, is you know, where it's at is obviously by, you know, the end of the season, hopefully I can, you know, be back closer to 80% and feel better. So
perfect, man. Well, good luck.
Cool. Thank you, man. Cheers.